All right. So good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, team. At this point, I believe we are all aware that we are going to have probably just a quick call, a 45-minute call or an hour call, just to align and be grounded with the things that we are to follow when it comes to executing our project. Well, first off, again, we have to um, set the expectations, as I've said, for this call. There are some PDFs that professor sent us. I believe all of us already reviewed that.
Yeah.
We'll just go through it as well along the call. And if you have any questions, feel free to chime in anytime, okay, or give your suggestions as well. But for now, let me start sharing my screen so that everyone has an idea of what we are to do for now. Let me start sharing it.
Yep.
Okay, sorry about that. Let me just, there you go. Are you currently seeing the PDF screen as of right now?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we're saying it.
Okay, so the first thing in our lists, of course, is for us to have this one, our team name.
Mm-hmm.
uh, we did discuss this yesterday in our WhatsApp group, right?
Yeah.
So I believe some of you already has some suggestions that we can use for our team name. Anything you'd like to, to share? Probably XZ or Ruby.
Yeah, I was caught by this team name.
Hmm.
So what if we go for workforce wizard?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. That's good. Workforce wizard.
Yeah.
That
How about you,
sounds
Eggsy? Do you
magical.
have
Right.
like
Um, yeah, yeah, go ahead, go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah? Eggsy, do you have any recommendations or suggestions about our team?
So for me, I got research for that. So I gonna recommend about the HR ninjas because it's shortcut for the human resource.
Ninjas? Yeah, that would be great also.
Right, right. Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, we are lacking with one member.
Oh,
Yeah, the
The
professor, like,
sent us
yeah,
the
but
email.
yeah, but we did email her that we will have this meeting today because this is what the schedule, the fixed schedule that we have together.
Yeah, okay. Well, going back to your statement, and I really appreciate that you opened that up, Ruby. I
Yeah,
know all of us are in a tight schedule. We are working, and the deadline as well is a bit tight. This is tomorrow, like a 2-day deadline, but
yeah,
at least we were able to, to reconvene and meet through Zoom.
yeah,
As for Marie, I haven't heard from her. I sent the email. I also put my phone number or mobile number. Hopefully she can keep in touch with me just so we can at least have her idea regarding the project. If by any chance she replies probably tomorrow, then most likely I'll just add another video of her or attach it at the end of this video. If she has further suggestions, at least she can contribute for the team on how we are to deliver this project. But as of right now, we have to work, the
yeah.
three of us, and see what we can do for this project, because like what I said, it's a very tight 2-day deadline. So let's just do what we can as of now. Okay.
Okay,
So going
perfect.
back
So now
to
we're going back to our agenda.
yeah, yeah, let's go back to our agenda. What's that? Workforce wizard? I missed it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Would you like me and Eggsy suggested should we go for workforce wizard or HR
Oh, I
ninjas?
combined it. Workforce wizard. For me, it's more catchy. I also like HR ninjas.
Yeah.
But if we are to vote, again, it's just the three of us. I think the workforce wizard, is that correct?
Yeah.
Workforce wizard. It comes with a two W's, so easy to memorize as well. WW Workforce Wizards. Yeah, why not? We can
Yeah.
have that.
Eggsy,
Yeah,
is it
sure.
fine with you?
It's okay. It's
Are you
fine for
available
me.
Okay.
with Workforce
Okay.
Wizards?
So we will go with that name then.
Yeah, sure.
Right. Okay, so we'll
Okay.
have that in our minutes as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Perfect.
so we have Workforce Wizards for
Yeah.
our team name. All right. Now let's go ahead with this one. Question number two. Let's talk about ourselves. Let's
Yeah.
I know we just met yesterday. It was really a short time the talking in the classroom. Like 10 minutes because some of you has to go to another class as well, or XZ needs to go to
Yeah,
work.
I have
So,
work.
yeah. Well, I guess this is the time that we can get along and
Yeah.
see, right? Talk amongst ourselves and discuss our lives, hobbies, or whatnot. So if you want, I can start first.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. No problem.
All right. So again, I'm Mark Bansag. I well, I do have a diverse work experience. I worked in Saudi Arabia for 5 years as a help desk or information desks, or information support, and then after that, I went back to the Philippines. Okay, and I became a teacher. I am actually a let passer. It's just that in the Philippines, even you have the license, it's difficult to work in the government. That's why I opted to become a private school teacher. And I taught there for almost 2 years in a private school. And then after that, I went to Thailand. I became an ESL teacher. I was teaching Mathayum, or it's grade 12 students. Um, and then that's where I met my wife actually in Thailand. 3 years we got married there. And then after that, we decided to go back to the Philippines as well, since I've got a kid, and no one's going to take care of her. That's why our only option is to go back to the Philippines. And when I went back to the Philippines, I became a product trainer in one of the call centers in the Philippines. After 3 years, I got promoted as a senior trainer. Um, and then after that, here I am. I got the opportunity to come to Canada. Actually, it's my wife's cousin who invited us to come here and take our chances here in Canada. So that's basically my background. I'm by the way, I'm 40 years old, still studying, and again, we're all in the same boat at this at this point. I know we're all struggling, but uh, everything will be, everything will be okay. I know everything will be okay. Um, and hopefully all of us will, like what the professor said, get our main goal, which is, have a good career here in Canada and become PR soon,
Yeah.
in Canada, right?
That's
Okay.
our main goal. Yeah.
That's the main goal, to have a PR career. And to be
To be
honest, whatever
PR.
job,
Yeah.
whatever job I have right
Yeah.
now. Oh, by the way, just to share my job right now in Canada, I'm currently a care aide. That's why I have a very hectic schedule. Like after this call, I will be rushing to my next client, and even tonight, I have an evening shift. So please bear with me. I'm really trying my best to, connect with the team, and I would like to thank you. I really appreciate your time that you gave me, or you adjusted for me,
Yeah.
because of my my job. Okay. Hobbies. I just spent time with my wife, watching movies. That's the thing that we do. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? We just watched a movie. I'm a horror movie fan, so I we watched, just to share, 28 years later. Um, Danny Boyle is really great. It's just that this I'm not sure. Have you heard of that film, by the way?
No, I'm not familiar with
Well, you're
it.
not familiar with the 28 weeks later and 28 days later. Anyways, it was a letdown for me, but let's not go there further.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So favorite hobbies, watching movie, cooking. Um, Before, I really don't know how to cook. Even in Saudi Arabia, I just used to eat stuff from our commissary. or buy stuff. But after I got married in Thailand, my wife started, teaching me how to do the cooking. And at this point, I my friends and family are telling me that I cook better than my wife. So yeah, I guess that's the good thing about it. If you really have the passion in doing that, then you will improve whatever skill you have.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so I guess that's all for me. Anything you'd like to ask about my experiences or whatnot?
Yeah.
My
So how many children do you have, Mark? Like,
oh
yep.
oh oh
Yeah.
sure, sure. Currently I have three kids.
Oh,
All of them are in the Philippines. Mm,
oh, so
yeah,
you and your wife is only here in Canada at this moment?
that's correct. Only me
Oh, okay.
and my wife are currently in Canada. We're planning to bring my mom and my dad here or my aunt here probably March 2026 once I graduate.
Oh,
In, yeah, because it's really difficult to have kids here and both of you, right? One is
working.
studying, one is working.
Yeah.
The cost of living is skyrocketing here in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Uh, and we cannot afford to have only one person working and uh,
Yeah.
yeah, we won't survive this
Difficult.
place unless to be honest, we're planning to even move to Alberta or somewhere where cost of living is a bit cheaper. But like what I said, we'll cross the bridge when we get there.
Yeah.
The plan first is for us to graduate by March 2026, and once both of us are working together, then I'll have my probably my mom or my dad or my aunt to come here along with the kids, so someone would look over the kids or send them to school while we are
Working
working. Both my
together.
wife and I
Yeah.
are working. Yeah, right.
Okay. Thank you,
All right.
Mark.
You're
So, like,
welcome.
I observe that we have a lot in common. So, facts about my personal life. I am a mother of an amazing 10 years old boy and, of course, a loving wife. So, I love traveling and restaurant hopping, which is also includes eating.
Yeah, of course.
So those are my, happy pills. And for
Mhm.
my professional life, I am also a teacher. I have also experienced 2 years teaching in a private school,
Mm.
since you mentioned that, like entering in a public schools in the Philippines is very tough and hard, especially if you don't have connections or
That's
networking
true.
there.
That's true.
Yeah.
The Philippines.
And after teaching, the my our financial, like status is not that good when I will
Hmm.
when it comes when I'll be staying and teaching. So like I became an entrepreneur for 2 years,
Oh.
yeah, before I landed here in Canada. So I mean my job right now is still on sales. And what are my hobbies? What are my hobbies? I mean, as a teacher, I love literature.
Oh.
Specifically, I did literature before. So my favorite author is Nicholas Sparks. His
Oh.
genres are
The Notebook.
on romance and tragedy.
Yeah.
So like I am a homeless romantic person.
Yeah.
And but the weird thing about me is I don't like reading pieces. I like to watch movie rather than reading because I'm so lazy in reading. So I think that's it. That's my personal and professional life.
No, okay, okay.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Um,
You have questions like
I'd like to ask. Uh, I'm sorry, I'm not sure if I missed it. I'm a bit
yeah.
preoccupied because I'm currently in a busy area at this point. Um, you have family kids? I'm sorry. How many kids again?
Yeah, I have one kid, son.
Oh,
He's here
son.
also in Canada, and I have
Ah,
also my husband with me here.
okay, that's good. And wasn't
Yeah.
it like a challenge, like, same on my end, the one that I'm telling
Oh,
earlier.
yeah. Good
One is
thing is
studying, one
because
is
good thing because we're living with my aunt. So like we have a lot of person in our house, so whoever is available, they get we get turned everyone who can, pick up my son in school,
I see.
whoever is available. So I think it is not really hard for us to have our kid here in
I
Canada.
see. That's
Yeah.
why. Okay, okay, that's good. All right. Right. Well, with that being said, how about Exi? Do you have any questions to
Yeah,
Ruby?
you have.
Go ahead.
No, I
Me
know
and
Jay.
Exy know each other, so
That's
Oh,
why.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Funny is professor trying to like uh regroup us to avoid friends, but
right.
We know
me
each
and
other.
her same together in the same group,
Yeah,
so it's like, oh wow.
yeah. I think Professor used a randomizer,
Yeah.
but out
Um,
of luck, again, you are teammates.
yeah,
Yeah.
funny thing is me and Exy applied together.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the Philippines. My
Oh,
aunt and her aunt are best friend here in Canada.
So
okay,
that's why we
okay,
know.
Yeah.
okay. There you
So
go.
like we do together the processing and everything.
Mm,
Yeah. But
all
she
right.
got here first and then we follow. That's that's the
I
only
see.
difference. Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least like y anything that you'll be doing in the group, right? Like what I said, you are both grounded. You know each other, right? If there are probably some adjustments, it will be minimal adjustments, or probably I will be the one, or Marie will be the one adjusting because you have common, well, things that are in common between the
Yeah.
two of you, and most likely you'll be agreeing on your ideas. That's good. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Um,
It's my turn now.
yeah, go ahead, Exy. Go ahead,
Yeah.
share. Go ahead, share.
So I can introduce myself.
Mhm.
So I'm Eggsy Panis, just only two letters.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
X and Z.
And yeah, I'm currently pursuing human resource management, and I'm also a preschool teacher in the Philippines,
Oh,
in a
So
private
we're all
school.
both teachers then.
okay. Also the teachers. Okay, that's good.
And also my hobbies is enjoy photography, taking photos of
Wow.
nature, sunset, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I love also watching movies and K drama.
Pastime.
Yeah, and then I love reading books. The author Colin Hoover.
Colin Herbert, I'm not
No, not
familiar with.
familiar.
Yeah, I love this book, and
Can you name some of his novels?
it ends with us. I
Not
think
familiar.
I think I heard
it
that
feels like
with us.
movies this time.
Oh.
And yeah, that's it for me. Any question?
Uh,
Uh,
okay.
Probably. I'm sorry. This is a bit the question. You said it's XZ. Is it like the initial of your mom and your dad?
No, no, it's not. As my tito, yeah, like my
Like
uncle,
uncle.
Mm-hmm.
named me because she has favorite teacher named Eggsy also. That's why
So she was named by her
his
uncle's
favorite
teacher.
teacher. That's why.
Favorite teacher, XZ. Okay.
Probably she's beautiful also.
Oh,
That's why she named you like that.
right, right.
Or
XZ was
smart or whatsoever.
his idol.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I guess it's good to hear information about us, our hobbies, our professional life and activities. We can go ahead
Yeah.
and move
Oh, it's
to
on number
this
3.
next one. Um, and I think I already mentioned this earlier at the start of the call. Just lower my camera. And sorry, my camera is just
Yeah,
zooming too late.
so
I cannot
yeah.
barely move it.
It's okay. It's okay.
So we did
We
already we did
yeah.
already 1 and 2. Now let's move to
Mm-mm.
number 3. So this is our strength and I think and weaknesses. Oh no,
Yeah.
the communication,
Okay.
or mode of communication.
Mode of communication.
Yeah,
For question number two, you mean? Number three.
number
Three.
3.
Number
Yeah,
three.
Yeah. We
communication.
we are like yesterday we added.
WhatsApp, yeah. We do
WhatsApp,
WhatsApp,
and some of us also
Zoom.
added through social media, through Facebook Messenger. So we can use both.
Yep.
I would strongly recommend WhatsApp though, so we can easily share the files if there are any files
Yep.
needed. Uh, Unless you have another means of communication that you prefer. We also have our numbers, right? Our phone numbers.
Yeah.
So we can just give me a call anytime if it's really urgent. I know, like what I said, I'm pretty much busy with my work. But if you can, give me a call, text me or whatnot, then I can reply. And same thing with you folks. If we need some, I need something for you, or Marie needs something from you, uh, call is the best way if it's urgent and important. But for now, we can stick with WhatsApp. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, perfect. So now, number four, it's time for us to divide the charter, the TransLink,
Uh,
is it?
yes. Okay. All right. So let me please inform me if you are seeing my screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Currently,
Yeah,
what
we can see your screen.
do we have here? All right. So for our team, what's this? Strategic Human Resource Management. This is the TransLink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TransLink.
There are several PDFs. I think I already showed you that like yesterday. We can take a look at those PDFs, but then again, let's try to divide first, like what I said, divide and conquer. There's also a useful link that
Yeah. Yeah. Professor
Professor.
Jeff also provide the link about TransLink Canada, I think. That's right.
That's right. Let me just go back a bit just to be sure that we've already.
Yeah.
Uh, I think we'll do that later on if it's fine. Like when we go to project plan, at least
Okay.
we have an
I
idea, and
mhm.
then let's just run through these stuff like conflict resolution because again, the aim of this call is for us to have a team charter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if there are any issues, concerns, how are we going to intervene that? Um, like what Professor said, the worst case is if we don't agree with each other, then it will be an individual project or homework, and we don't want that to
We
happen,
don't want,
right?
yeah, correct.
So
That's
yeah,
we are
no,
trying to avoid. That's what we're trying to
yeah,
avoid.
40 pages, 48 pages, but anyway, we'll get through it. I'd like to, focus a bit first on this one, the strengths,
Yeah.
individual strengths, or if there's anything that you'd like to share that might, cause some hurdles or hiccups when you're doing this project, what would that be? Well, let's go first with your strengths. What do you think
Yeah.
are the strengths that you can offer or possess for this project?
Well, I'm not saying that I am a really, really great writer, but but I can write, you know, um, uh, essays and reports, something like this.
Okay, that's good.
I'd rather prefer, yeah, I'd rather prefer writing compared to speaking. And
Right.
I
Okay.
think
And
that's,
yeah, that's a very good strength, especially for the fact that it's a 40 page or I just forgot it, but
yeah,
we will be writing a lot for this project. Actually, all of us will do it.
mhm,
And since you are good in writing, probably we can, share
yeah,
our documents to you so you can proofread it or whatnot. And again, all of us are teachers, so I believe that everyone will be able to, write smoothly, um,
yeah.
and share our documents to each other so we can, well, actually, we can just proofread each other's papers. That's the best thing that we can do, right?
Anyways, we have draft. We will like be passing draft paper, so
Mm-hmm.
we can like proofread everything. And once you like see that anything is not good or need to improve, you can
Mm-hmm.
always, I mean, it is open for recommendation or suggestions that we
Yes,
need to develop this area or this area,
that's
something
correct.
like
That's
that.
correct. Yeah, we can do that. How about XZ? Writing, anything that you'd like to share or Mhm.
I'm not in good, but we have also presentation, right? So maybe I am good in doing presentation and designing, like on the PowerPoint also.
Oh,
Maybe that could help.
yeah, definitely, definitely. If you
Yeah.
check the
Techie,
course
techie
outline,
girl.
yeah, we do have video presentations. We have a flip, what's that? Like a flip presentation as
I think
well.
yeah, we're gonna do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we're gonna do that. I think.
that is very good. By the way, I'm getting unstable internet warning on my device because I'm in a public place right now. If by any chance my voice or my video gets choppy or my voice gets muffled, please inform me immediately or call me on my phone so I'll be aware because I don't want this recording
Yeah.
to, get stopped and then we will have to re-record everything again or whatever, okay? So call me immediately. So yeah, we are good in all of us are good in writing. We have good in presentation, video editing. I can do that as well because there are some, I think we are to present some videos to professor as well, so we can yeah share all our talents, combine it, and make it a perfect group project. Um, all right. So I think we already have the skills that we needed. How about the challenges? What do you think are the challenges that our team might face? Well, number one, I already mentioned
Schedule.
schedule. Yeah.
Yeah, the sketch.
Number one.
Yeah, schedule.
Now, like it's giving us hard time. Like, today we were able to meet
Mm-hmm.
to meet here, but I don't know for the
Tomorrow,
another
no more.
days if
Yeah.
our schedule will be the same, or
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
one of the
need to
challenge.
cooperate, like, and then yeah, communicate.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, first off, we have to really check the calendar. If you notice, most of the projects are due like on a Sundays, on like near weekends. The only thing is our class is Friday, and if it's due on the weekend, that might be a challenge. But when I check the course outline, I think this is the only homework or task that we need to do, which has a very tight deadline of 2 days. The rest, we already have an idea.
Yeah,
Uh,
like 2 days. Yeah,
yeah.
enough
Like
time. Yeah.
for next week, if there is an e-activity number two, it will be due on a Sunday. So at least we can do it on a Monday or a Tuesday. If there's a video to be submitted, say for example on September 7, then we are already aware that it's the video is due on September 7 and we can work it out probably a,
Yeah.
5 days or a week before
Ahead of
September
time.
7. So that's the thing that we can do for now. That really, we really have to be keen in checking the calendar, checking what happens week after week, just to be sure that we are on track with all our tasks. Because like what I said, with all these activities that has been given to us, it's really overwhelming, right? And again, this is not just the subject that we have. Um, I think my Zoom is about to end. I'm getting a warning as of
So
right
maybe
now.
we can open another
Yeah,
Zoom
I will
uh
be.
call.
Yeah. Well, actually, I still have like nine minutes or so.
Nine
Probably.
minutes.
Yeah. But on the fifth minute, I will just end the call and then we will resume the call and then we'll just probably merge the video. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
sure.
Okay.
So where are we at? I
So
forgot.
you will be ending the call then, or
No, no, I will be ending the call in a few. Let's just, try to drag it probably four
okay?
minutes more.
So we will go now on our last
Uh,
agenda, or after.
okay. So here's the thing. Just so it's going to be a smooth transition, let me just end the call and then we will proceed with
Okay.
conflict resolution number 5.
Okay.
This one.
Perfect.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to
Yeah.
send another invite,
See you in the
and then we
next
will be
Zoom call.
reconnecting in a few. All right. Let me just stop sharing my screen. Okay, and I'll see you in a few, guys. All right. Wait for the next link. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So again, welcome back to our meeting. I believe we left with this part, the conflict resolution. Um, and this is the actually this is the main goal of this call, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what I kept saying at the or earlier, we need to be grounded and set the expectations to our team on how we are going to execute and complete this project smoothly, right? So let's have the first one. Letter A, no reply by the team member within the agreed time. Like what we've kept saying earlier. I know we are busy. I know we have different schedules,
Yeah.
but then again, it is our responsibility, right? It's our responsibility to check the calendars, and it's our responsibility to inform each other if there are any deadlines that are needed to be met. Like what I said, if you check the course outline, it's a week over week task that needs to be completed, not just by the team, but even individual homeworks, even forums. So we really have to be sharp or keen in checking those. Okay. So going back to letter A or to the first one, uh, how can we, like what I said, I already mentioned one. Do you have other opinions or ideas on how we can make sure that everything is met on time?
Yeah. So like two strike, we will having a warning.
Mm-hmm. Two
And
strikes.
for the for like no replying in the WhatsApp for
Mm-hmm.
this. And then for the third time out in the group.
Out in the group. Okay.
Okay.
I agree about.
So yeah, not that I'm throwing Marie off the bus for this one, but like what I said, let's try to, you know, properly communicate, email, WhatsApp, phone call, texts. If on the second attempt, like for example, the due date is on a Monday, or no, the due date is on a Wednesday, and she did not, or any one of us will not reply with at least 2 days before the deadline, then we have to again try our best to reach out, and that would be the second strike. Okay,
Yeah.
and then
Yes.
a day before, what will be the third strike? Like a day before the due date? Say
Yeah,
for
a day
it's a
before
Wednesday.
because we need to wrap up everything, yeah? For the submission.
Yeah, for example, the submission is Friday, so the third strike would be on a Wednesday, like 2 days before at least.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Wednesday.
would be
Yes.
good for everybody and for the group so that like we have some time
Full time.
to polished and perfect, to check everything before like submit it to Jeff, to professor.
Okay, to our professor. Right. So yeah, let's do it that way. If it's a 1 week project or 1 week to complete, then the last strike would be 2 days before the deadline. We
Yeah,
really have to
and
be
we
sure.
should also inform Maria, what's her name? The new member that Jeff added in our group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
That yeah, we do this, or maybe she can watch this video, so she would be able to know what we have
Definitely.
talked and everything.
We will be sharing this link to Professor and to Maria.
Yeah.
So just so she will be grounded on the things that we agreed during this call. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's move forward to letter B. Cannot get hold of the team member. I guess it's almost the same with number one. I mean with letter A, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
We have different means of communicating, and I would really, like to thank you guys because since yesterday I know you're at work, but during your free time, you immediately reply or, send details to me. At least I have an idea of what are we to do, or suggestions that you've given me, that they're really helpful, guys. So yeah. Uh, so let's stick to two strikes again. I mean,
Yeah,
three strikes again.
same.
Yeah,
It's
same. The third strike is 2 days before the due date. Okay, that's the third strike. And once that happens, like what Professor, or like what Jeff made mention, then we'll just have to email him, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
And this is not, this is for everyone, okay? Not just for those people who are not in this call. This includes me. Okay, like what I said, I'm a caregiver. If by any chance 2 days before the due date and you cannot contact me, which I doubt will happen, then yeah, you have to really inform Professor, okay, on what's happening. But again, as I've said, I'll try my best, and all of us will try our best, to complete these tasks, regardless of whatever errands or chores that we have to complete. Right. Letter C, unprofessional conduct and communication between team members. Uh, all of us are, like we said, all of us are teachers here. So based from our profession, I'm just not sure if there are any challenges that we might face when it comes to unprofessional conduct or communication, or
No,
probably
I guess
a
no,
strong
or none.
personality.
Mm.
No, I don't think so.
The thing is, we are here to, to be united, not to be divided, because we are a team. So like any conflict or any, we can like communicate it in a better way.
Mhm.
So not by, not by means of like unprofessional conduct, but
Yeah,
but
we can
you
also discuss it on private discussion.
Right, right. In private discussion, and the best way
Excuse me.
for me is to have open communication. Like,
yeah,
there is something that you you want to say, you want to speak up or speak, yeah, just go ahead and inform the team. Like earlier, we had suggestions in our team name, and then we did some voting, right? Whether you're amenable or not, you have to
Excuse
inform
me.
us. uh and if there's something that you really, want to push through, your idea to push through, then we can take a look at it, or probably you can give more information or details, just so that we can agree on your idea and put it on the report. Okay.
right.
uh there. But like what I said, the best thing to do here is just be open. Just be open. If you have any challenges or issues, not just here at the project, may it be at work or in your family, that may affect this the execution of our project, and tell us so we can find ways, like what the other bank in the Philippines, we find ways, right? You know that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Team member does not deliver the agreed upon work. There are, like, if you check the course outline, or the PDF file that sir sent
Excuse me.
us, there are things that we have to follow thoroughly. uh I guess that will be the rubrics, the rubrics of the task that we need to do, and I'll show that to you in a few, so that everyone is aware what is expected to be delivered on every sections or every questions in our project. So what if the team member did not, like, yeah, I produce a 10-page report, but for you, it's not sufficient. So what should we do? Like, the details are mixed up, or it is not, like, what is it? It's not enough. What is the
Why
best?
the Yeah, the best, that's why we have draft, yeah. So
Yes.
for example, if there are like things that need to be improved, we can tell that member, that, oh, this one you need to like, since you
Hereby.
passed only 6 pages and our maximum pages should be 10, you need to work more 4 pages so that
Mm-hmm.
you could comply on the agreed work, because it was divided fairly among all of us, something like that.
Yeah,
So I think draft work is very important,
very good.
to know everything, which thing needs to be improved and which things need to be retained because it is already good,
Hmm.
something like that.
Yeah, yeah, I totally agree with you.
Mhm.
Uh, that's another thing that we have to be keen or to watch out. Every time we have a deadline on drafts, make sure that we send the agreed pages or the agreed idea or information that we need for the draft. So if there are any revisions, then we can do it immediately.
Yeah.
Now, actually it's just the same, right? The quality of work, we will just base it on the guidelines that professor will set.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think to I think everything pre-strike is okay. Did you read all the
So far, yeah. So far, we are only here up to letter H.
okay.
We will stick with three strikes for
Yeah,
all
three
of this.
strikes each. So two strike, like warning. For
Mhm.
the third strike, we need to
Or
be,
professor.
we need to do this, to be able to be motivated to pass in the right time.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's correct. And worst case scenario, again, this applies to everyone. This also applies to me.
yeah,
If
Mhm.
everyone.
Yeah, if you don't get hold of me on the third strike, remove me from the team, and then you'll have to, work
Work.
with Z and Marie, and then I'll just do my own work. That's what's going to
Yeah,
happen, to be
Yeah.
fair. Okay, because I don't want, and no one wants, someone dragging the team, right?
yeah,
Waiting for 10 pages because he or she did not do it, right? So, yeah, let's just stick to the deadlines. Lack of engagement, it's the same. Every time we have team meetings, please, 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 I would really beg of you guys to be on team meetings even after class. Spend at least 10 to 15 minutes, okay?
yeah,
If we have to do a quick touch base before we go home or before you go to work,
Yeah, I agree
so
about that.
we will keep track of what's happening. All right.
okay.
Any other conflict experienced by team members in other courses? Yeah, why not? I mean, we're here for each other, right? Not just for this subject, okay? If there are any conflicts with your schedule, or anything that we can, help you guys, right? Then
Oh, maybe maybe it is like, do you have any conflict by any team members in the other course? Something like that. Have you experienced a conflict? Is that what it is?
probably. I'm not sure if Jeff or Professor is pertaining about the other subjects
Course.
or just
Yeah,
this.
or
I think it's for the other courses also.
Yeah,
team members and
but
other.
well,
Oh yeah.
it
So I don't
all
know. Yeah.
boils down
This one
to,
is a little bit tricky. So maybe you're
yeah. But
right.
again, if you have any other conflicts, right, that might
And
cause anything to hinder or to cause any issues with this project, then yeah, you just have to raise it. Like what I said, speak up.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
Okay.
say your
Okay.
piece immediately. All right, so that we can address it. The four of us can address it. Right, open communication. That's the key. Okay. And last one, how many excuses does the team accept before escalating? That's already answered. Three.
yeah, 3 excuses.
Three. Okay. Letter A to letter G. No, to letter H. That's just three excuses. And
And after that,
No more.
okay. So let's now move to our project plan. This will be just quick. Again, I know we still have to open the documents. We still have to do our research. The only thing that we have to do at this point is just to divide and conquer the files. Let's just run through it very quickly, okay? All right. Where is that file? This one.
Okay.
So this is the project that we are to do. It is consist of three parts. Part one is written aligning business strategic with HR strategy. Actually, three sections. I'm sorry. Section one is the business of translink. Section
So
2, human capital of TransLink.
Like,
Section 3, strategies and succession. Okay. All in all, we have 15?
yeah, 15 questions, but I think for number 15, every one of us should have our input in there.
That's true. That's true. So number 15, all of us will have okay, goals, mission, vision. Okay, please note that this question is worth. Oh, okay. Well, this is like the rubrics. Explain the risks associated with the recommendation. All right. So, oh, and someone's
We're
going.
having conclusion.
Well, we can work on that, or I can also do that if you want
Okay, perfect.
conclusion part. If these are a total of 15, but you said for 15, everyone contributes to this specific question,
Yeah.
then we
yeah, I
only
think
have
it's for everyone.
14. Okay, so like what I said, let's divide and conquer. If this is 14 by 4, because we'll be including Marie, around 3 pages each. I mean, sorry, 3 pages. Three
Three
questions.
questions.
3, 6, 9, 12.
So I think there should be one person who will do 4 questions, and the rest is 12.
Three.
Three, because
Okay. Okay.
Perfect.
yeah.
Fair enough. So if that's the case, I can do probably I'll just do the 4.
Okay. So
Okay.
can I do the first 3 question then? First 3 questions, 1, 2, and 3. So I'll be doing the SWOT.
Okay, so let's put that in the minutes as well. So 1, 2, 3 will be Ruby from
Yeah.
translink information up to the SWOT analysis. Okay, let's have that. And then the next 3, 4, 5,
And I
6.
think it's
Exe, I guess. Exe, you want that?
yeah. I think
Okay.
3 figures, 4,
4,
5.
5, and 6.
Okay, 4, 5, 6. So that would be for XZ.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next part would be,
Marie.
right, the human capital. So identify, expand the services community section. 4 job roles. So where are we now? 7, 8, 9, correct?
Yeah, 7,
Yeah.
8, 9.
7, 8, 9 would be Marie or Mary. Well, I don't know.
Or
Okay, so
you,
let's have
Mark.
7, 8, 9 for Marie or Mary.
Mhm.
And then 10, 11, 12, 13. I think we're missing something because if it's 10, 11, up to 13,
Yeah, we have
Oh, it would
4.
be 5, yeah, for you?
yeah. That's
Okay, then we can do the first maybe 3 questions, exit 3, and then maybe Marie can do 4 and you can do 4. How about that?
okay, why not? So which questions will Marie do? 7, 8, 9, 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10 is for Marie, and then 11, 12, 13, 14 is yours, Mark.
Okay,
Okay,
11,
and then
14.
15, all of us will do it.
Mm-hmm.
15, all of us can do it.
Yeah.
16, actually, this is just a conclusion. So,
Yeah.
like, I will just run through the
Yeah.
number,
Like wrap up everything.
right, of everything. So, all right, everything is on the minutes, right? XZ. Okay, so just note
Yes.
these numbers, who is assigned to specific tasks. And like what I said, if you open my ASM, everything is there. Like the PDFs that Jeff attached, the details are there. If it's not enough, then there's a link that we can use for this one, for the report. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would strongly recommend, like what I said, always keep in touch. So if there's something that
Yeah.
is confusing, or you
So
may.
like all of the questions that Jeff prepared, the resources that we could have is only this link and the PDF that he provided, or we can like
Find
also
another.
use other
We can
website to.
clarify that. Uh, in our next class.
Okay, yeah, we will ask that about that
We
one.
have to do further research, but make sure if it's, I mean, if we are to attach it on this report, it's peer reviewed, like Google Scholar article,
Mhm.
or you know, something that is not just, you know, we brought up from Google, or a blog or whatnot. Again, it
Yeah.
should be peer reviewed. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
For APA, I guess again, like what I said, all of us are teachers. We are aware of that. Make sure everything is cited, uh, just so we won't get hit with any concerns of plagiarism, right? And again, we don't want to have that in this project, because it's a big no-no. And I guess we won't be getting the mark if we we get uh tagged with this issue. Okay, so let's be careful.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
so that is how we are going to divide it. For our timeline, wait, let me just show you the timeline very quickly before we end this call. Now, where is that? Mm, here you go. Please confirm if you're still seeing my screen.
Yeah.
There. So week 7, August 15. This is the draft. Okay, it's just July the 5th today, but we have to start working on this one. August 29th. Well, we are to submit the written report on August 31. Okay. And September 7th, we are going to submit the video. Okay. So this is the timeline that we have so far. I will
Okay.
be
Mhm.
attaching this as well later in the minutes, so that everyone is aware, and like what I said, we will have an idea what date are we to complete these specific tasks. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, do we have any further questions or clarifications you'd like to add before we end the call?
Yeah. I think we're good. We discussed everything,
All
and
right then.
like,
Okay.
yeah, we are enlightened with everything though.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. Well, with that being said, if you have any further questions or concerns, feel free anytime to message in our group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll also reach out to Marie, and send this link to Marie, just so that she is aware of the things that we need to do or to complete. All right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
All
Yeah.
right. So
Nice,
with that being said,
nice meeting,
thank,
guys.
thank you. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you
Today.
guys.
We've been, I guess we've been productive this day.
All right, right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll see you probably, or keep in touch with you through WhatsApp.
Yeah. See you
Okay.
next week in school.
And next week as well. All right. Thank you so
See you
Okay.
next
much.
week.
Yeah.
And have a great day,
Bye.
everyone. Take care.
Yeah. Have a good day.